going on YouTube? It's your boy Josh out here with Infinite Bassin. Today we coming to you from the garage. It has been quite some time, probably 3 or 4 weeks now since I've done a weekly in the garage video for you guys. A lot of you had asked to do a boat tour video, and that's what today's video is going to be about. You guys know I rock a Nitro Z19. It's a 2019 Pro model, which, you know, all the Pro means is it just comes lit up with a bunch of bells and whistles. So let's get this thing started. So straight off the bat, we're going to start here at the front of the boat. You know, I've got the 80-pound Ultrex on here. It's got the US 2 link, which I don't have connected. I have the connectors to run it, but there's no reason to run it because I have the Mega down image and sonar transducer from Humminbird on here. I do have the Rigid Industries LED light for my diversion plate here. That thing's pretty cool. It's super bright. That thing works really good at night. Attached to this, I'm running the Humminbird Mega 360, which I've got a surprise coming for you guys early next year. You know, all I run at the moment are the 9-inch Humminbird Helix. This boat came set up with 2 9-inch Helix. One was flush mounted in the dash, and then I had this guy up here. I ended up ordering another one because I wanted to have 2 at the console for, you know, running maps, running, you know, down image, side image at the same time. And, you know, this setup worked great. They're sitting on a Bass Boat Technologies mount. I made a video. I think I made a video on that. This is a rock solid mount. You can angle the graphs, you know, left and right, in and out. You can slide them closer. I like the gap in between because I've got my cell phone holder here. So when I'm running my vessel view, I can have that sitting right here, and I can see all of my engine parameters and everything here too, since I don't have the NEMA 2000 set up there, but that's for another story. You know, Ultrex, like I said before, got my Footpad here. I haven't come up with a name for these yet, and eventually I will start making these for, you know, the Ultrex, the Ghost, and all the other trolling motors that are out that people have. More to come on that. Let's take a step back here, get into where I keep all my baits. Probably keep a lot more stuff in here than I probably should, but hey, it's bass fishing, right? These are all my boxes. I've got them labeled, I've got them stood up, so all of my stuff fits. Nothing like knowing where all of your stuff is and what boxes they are in, so you don't have to pull up individual boxes to find out which ones are which, what's in what. In the front of the boat, all the compartments are lit. Let me, you know, give you guys a view, let you see how that works. Super easy. Just turn power on, and they are push buttons. So you push them, they turn on. Front compartments have them. Got one right here on the side of the driver's console. I installed, I think this is the tackle view, or easy tackle view, easy storage system, or however it's called. I don't remember the name of it, but you know, it's almost like chip bag holders that hold my plastics that I want to take with me. You know, I got all my rods in here. I've left the tackle or the rod organizer in. I do like them. I've probably got 15, 16, 17, 18 or so rods in here. And one thing that you guys may or may not have noticed, see that grate right there? These front compartments are all have an aeration fan in them. So in the event that I take water over the bow and get water in these front compartments for whatever reason, I can turn a switch on, which is right by the driver's seat here, and it turns those cooling cooling fans, Jesus. It turns those drying fans on so it dries the front compartment out. You know, I've got all Humminbird stuff tucked away down here in the bottom of this corner. I've got my 5-port Ethernet hub. This right here allows me to link all of my graphs together, links the trolling motor with everything. So all of my graphs will share waypoints. You know, I can set my Ultrex to do the follow the contour on the maps. It'll do all of that. The only downside of these Helix units are the Helix units, they don't share maps. So each one, if you want maps on them, well, upgraded maps on them, you have to have a separate map card for all of them. On the Solix units, those ones share, so you only have to have one card for them. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but under the front decking here, yeah, you can see that. It's raised up. There's padding under the carpet on the Pro models. You've got your tool holders, left and right side, cup holders. There's cup holders everywhere on this boat. There's cup holders up on the front, up there by the trolling motor. There's 2 cup holders inside of here, 2 cup holders here, cup holders left and right of the driver and passenger consoles. Let's get to the middle of the boat here. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a lot of my videos. This right here is a company called Grind5 Fishing. My buddy Joe Stewart's the owner of this company. He makes these boxes. Customizable pretty much to any way you want them. He could put stereos in them. He could put USB ports in them. You know, and you can use them for anything. I've already got a stereo in my boat, so I opted just for the USB port. Come with 2 giant cup holders. It's got a gas strut that pops this thing up. Got my USB port so I can charge my GoPro batteries, my cell phone, anything that you can, you know, power through a USB port, you can put in here. Real convenient. These usually come, this boat came with the 3rd seat that goes right here, but I took it out. I only use it when I'm, you know, doing the kids tournaments. This thing, like I said, got the kicker stereo there, got the kicker speakers mounted right where the cooler box is. Doesn't cut into it at all, you guys can see. This one came set up with a hot foot already. This one is the adjustable version of this, so I can slide that pedal forward or back. As you can see, I've also have one of my pads on that. That's going to be another part of the trolling motor package, is a hot foot pad as well. That will come with that. Power pole switch right under my graphs. I've got one on the front of the bow, and I've got one back here. I got my trim for my engine here. I don't have a hydraulic jack plate on this boat. I've got a manual jack plate, so I don't have, you know, the lever on this side. This one came with the passenger console. One of the cool things about this boat is these are removable. So if you don't want this in here, this thing comes out. It's three little twisty screws. Yeah, you can kind of see them under there. Those twist right out, and it makes so much extra room in this boat when this console's not in here. But, you know, being that it's winter time, you know, I figure I'll be nice to my co and leave them in. It's greatly appreciated by most of them. So, you know, sooner or later you guys will see me running with it out, because I like the extra space. But it doesn't really impede you taking rods in and out of the rod locker, because that's what's in front of it. There's the rod locker. A lot of guys, you know, oh, it gets in the way. It's not that much in the way. On this boat, you have 2 separate 19-gallon Livewells. This one came with your cold tag holders already mounted in there. These things are pretty deep, pretty big. Pretty cool that you can individually control them. Each of them has their own pump out. Each of them has their own recirc, their fill. They're completely independent of each other. So you can fill one, leave the other one empty, you know, however you want to run them. And so far what I've noticed is this Livewell system, Nitro knocked it out of the park with, man. Like, they really did a good job on these ones. Seems like every time I put fish in here, tournament day, you know, we'll go out to weigh-ins, and those fish will be just like I caught them when I pull them out of here. They're super energetic, you know, and just ready to let you have it whenever you pull them out of here. Comes with the Nitro measuring board stored right between your live well, so it makes it really easy to measure your fish. Another feature that I really like that Nitro did was with the net storage here. They put a cutout right behind the passenger seat where the net goes, so you always have a place to keep the net nice and stored. It's out of the way. This one was that 3.5 feet, 4 foot handle, so you could go a little bit longer than that. It's got plenty of extra room to go, but I opted for this route. The storage compartments. These are some of the deepest storage compartments that I've seen on any boat. You could fit a small child in here. And it's got the cutouts for your 3700 size boxes. These pull out, gives you access to the interior of the boat. You know, that's the gas tank there. You can see the charger on the left side there. This is the same for the left side and the right side. Back in the back here, this is where all the port and stuff is. Comes with a little sliding tray that you can keep your stuff in. You know, I keep my dock straps. This is for my engine holder, moto stop thing. Keep a tow strap back here, just in case you have one of those fortunate events where you may need to tow back. And this is what the inside of the boat looks like. Start battery, so my 2 trolling motor batteries, my power pull pumps, and my charger over there. You can lift this guy up here, and that gives you access to all of the valves and everything for your pumps. That's your bilge pump, your recirc pumps, you know, all of that stuff are down there. One of the most important features that I really liked about this boat, if you guys have not got one of these in your boats, you really need to. This Perco switch right here allows you to not carry jumper cables. You saw my little tray here, I didn't have a jump pack, I didn't have jumper cables, because this guy right here, you've got your off position, which is right there. You got your on position, and then if your start battery ever dies, you can jump your start battery from your trolling motor batteries with this thing. All you got to do is turn it down to that switch, and then it uses the power from your trolling motor batteries to start your engine, and then you click it back, and then once your engine started, it'll start charging your start battery back up. Super simple system. A lot better than carrying a bunch of extra jumper cables or jump packs or any of that jazz around. All right, one of the other features that I opted to go with are the 18-inch premium wheels. The back axle on my boat has trailer brakes, so that helps stop this boat. This comes with the color matched fiberglass fenders. Those things are awesome. Haven't had any issues with those yet. All right, and then the best part of it all is the brand new V8 4-stroke from Mercury. It's a 200 horsepower V8 4-stroke engine. The low-end torque and gas savings of this thing make it way better than, you know, some of the 2-strokes that are out there. You don't have to put any more of the oil in your gas. You don't have to have the oil reservoirs in your boat. You know, it's just super efficient on gas and oil to where you don't have to worry about it anymore. You guys saw I got the moto stop there. Our Comanche tournament, I lost it. Either somebody took it off my boat or it come off going down the highway or somewhere, but at some point I lost my regular motor stick and ended up having to buy that guy. The Pro package came, of course, was your 200. It came with the manual 8-inch jack plate. Some of the packages you see will come with power poles, but you know, if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you guys knew that I had power poles on my previous boat. So when I sold that one, I took, well, sold it to the insurance company. I took the power poles off and put them on the new boat. You know, you got your ratchets down here. These things make strapping this boat down super convenient and easy. It takes 2 seconds to, you know, hook up. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. What else am I forgetting? Oh, I missed the step at the front of the boat. This came with the boat too. This thing makes getting in the boat super easy. You got the swing away tongue. You know, when you're loading and unloading your boat, it makes it super easy to step up on here, step up on that step, and then you're right up on your boat. Probably one of the best features on this thing. You know, the step. A lot of guys have been having issues with the first versions of those. That's the second model. With the handles breaking off because they vibrate going down the highway, but you know, big deal. It happens. But anyway, I think that is it. The steering wheel, you can tilt the steering wheel up and down to fit how you like to run it. Yeah, and that is it. So if you guys have any questions, want to see anything, you know, specific in detail that I missed, you know, just drop it down in the comments. I will get to that and we'll address that in a future video. And we'll see you guys out on the water this weekend.